Have you ever felt like your life is about to change, but you don't know exactly how? Have you noticed strange signs, coincidences that seem too perfect, dreams more vivid than usual? Do you feel in your soul that something big is coming, but you can't identify what it is? Today, you're going to discover something that will completely transform your November. Because God and the universe have been secretly preparing 10 specific blessings that are going to come into your life during this month. These aren't ordinary blessings or coincidences. They're divine gifts designed specifically for you, for this exact moment in your life, to reward you for everything you've endured and to prepare you for the next level of your destiny. And if you're a Pisces, get ready, because November won't be just another month. It will be the month where everything you've been waiting for finally begins to manifest. In this video, I'm going to reveal the 10 exact blessings that God will send to Pisces in November. And I'll tell you right now that blessing number 5 is so powerful, so transformative, so personal, that when you hear it, you're going to cry, because you'll finally understand that God never forgot you, that every tear was counted, that every dark night had a purpose, and that all this time He was preparing something so big for you that you needed to go through everything you went through to be ready to receive it. So stay until the end, because each blessing I'm going to reveal won't just prepare you for what's coming, but will give you the confirmation your soul needs that your time to receive has arrived. And if you know another Pisces, share this video with them, because these words might be exactly the hope they need to not give up just when their blessings are about to arrive. Before we begin, I need you to do something very important. Leave in the comments your date of birth and what city you're watching from. And if you're already feeling that November will be different, that something good is coming, write "ready to receive" in all caps so the universe knows you're prepared. And if this video came to you right when you most needed a message of hope, leave a heart, because that's the confirmation that God brought you here at the perfect moment. Now let's begin. Blessing number 1, an unexpected sum of money, arriving just when you need it. Most Pisces, November will start with a financial surprise you weren't expecting. It could be a payment you had forgotten about, a refund you didn't know you were owed, a job proposal that appears out of nowhere, a new client who shows up without you looking for them, or even money that comes through channels you never imagined. This money isn't a coincidence. It's God responding to those nights when you went to bed worried about your finances. It's the universe telling you, "I saw your effort, I heard your silent prayers." This financial blessing has a specific purpose. It's not just so you can pay debts, although some will get resolved. It's not just so you can breathe easy, although that will happen too. It's so you understand that God sees your need and will never leave you without what you need, at the exact moment you need it. There have been months where you didn't understand how you were going to make it, but you always did. November won't be the exception. It will be the confirmation that your divine provision never fails. When this money arrives, some Pisces will want to spend it all immediately on accumulated things they need to resolve, and that's okay. But God is asking you to set aside even a small part as a seed of gratitude. It could be to help someone who needs it more than you. It could be as an offering of thanksgiving. It could be as savings to plant your next blessing. The important thing is that you recognize this money came from above, that you bless it with gratitude, and that you use it with wisdom, knowing that when you honor God's blessings, He multiplies the next ones. Don't be surprised if this blessing arrives in the first week of November. God wants you to start the month with financial relief so you can receive the rest of the blessings without the weight of economic worry. When it arrives, don't doubt it. Don't reject it thinking it's too good to be true. Receive it with open arms, knowing you earned it with your faith, with your work, with your perseverance in the midst of scarcity. Blessing number 2, reconciliation with someone important you thought was lost forever. In November, Pisces, Someone who was important in your life and with whom there was a painful break is going to reappear. It could be a friend you fought with and never fixed things with. It could be a family member with whom there was a distance that seemed irreparable. It could be a past love that ended badly and you both held resentment. Or it could be someone you hurt unintentionally and never had the chance to ask for forgiveness. This reconciliation won't be casual or superficial. It will be deep, healing, transformative. Because God knows you've been carrying the weight of that broken relationship for too long. He knows that although you pretended you didn't care, inside it hurt not having that person in your life. He knows you've prayed in secret, asking that someday things would be fixed. And November is the month He chose to heal that wound. When this person approaches, they're going to come with humility, with honesty, with genuine desires to heal. They're not going to come to justify their actions or blame you. They're going to come acknowledging their part in what went wrong and seeking a way to rebuild what was broken. And you, Pisces, with that forgiving heart God gave you, are going to have the opportunity to release the resentment you've been carrying and embrace the forgiveness that liberates. Now, reconciliation doesn't always mean going back to having the same relationship as before. Sometimes it means making peace, closing the cycle with love, and each person continuing their path on good terms. Other times it means rebuilding the relationship in a new and more mature version. Your intuition, which in November will be more refined than ever, will tell you which is the case. But either way, this reconciliation is going to take a weight off your soul that you didn't even know how much it was affecting you. Blessing number 3, a notable improvement in your physical or emotional health that will restore your energy, Pisces. If you've been dealing with any health problem, whether physical like chronic pain, extreme fatigue, digestive issues, or emotional like anxiety, depression, deep sadness, November will bring relief. You're going to notice something inside you changes. That pain that's been bothering you for months will begin to diminish. That anxiety that woke you at 3 in the morning will start to loosen. That heavy sadness you carried in your chest will begin to lift like fog under the sun. This healing can come in different forms. It could be that you finally find the right doctor who identifies what others couldn't see. It could be that you discover a natural treatment your body needed. It could be that you make a lifestyle change that turns out to be exactly what was missing. Or it could simply be an inexplicable miracle, where one day you wake up and feel something healed without medical intervention. God knows that Pisces carry not only their own pain, but the emotional pain of everyone around them. He knows you're like a sponge that absorbs the negative energies of others trying to help them. And He knows this burden has made you sick in ways even doctors don't understand. That's why in November, He's going to intervene directly in your healing. He's going to cleanse your energy field. He's going to restore your nervous system that's been in survival mode for too long. He's going to renew your physical and emotional strength. When you start feeling this improvement, don't take it for granted. Give thanks every day you wake up feeling less pain, less anxiety, more energy, and commit to taking better care of yourself. Because this healing God is giving you in November is also an invitation for you to value your health, to set boundaries so you don't get sick again by absorbing what isn't yours, to prioritize yourself without feeling guilty. Your health is sacred because your body is the temple where God dwells. Blessing number 4, the answer to a prayer you made long ago and almost forgot, Pisces. There's something you asked God for months or even years ago. Something you prayed for with tears, with desperation, with faith. Something so important at that moment that when it didn't come, you wondered if God really heard you. And eventually you stopped asking. You resigned yourself. You thought the answer was no, or that it simply wasn't for you. You stored that desire in a corner of your heart and moved on. In November, that prayer is going to be answered. It's going to arrive in a way you never imagined. at a moment you didn't expect, but it's going to arrive. And when it arrives, you're going to remember that night where you prayed with all your heart, asking for exactly this. You're going to cry not from sadness, but from amazement when you realize God never forgot your request. He was just waiting for the perfect moment. Because what you asked for required certain things to align first. It required you to change, to mature, to learn certain lessons. It required other pieces of the puzzle to move before He could give you what you asked for. This delayed answer is going to restore your faith in a profound way. It's going to teach you that God's silence isn't rejection, it's preparation. That His delays aren't denials, they're protections. That when something doesn't come when you want it, it's because He knows you're not ready yet, or the timing still isn't right. But when the perfect moment arrives, everything aligns in such a beautiful way that you understand why it had to be this way and not another. Not all Pisces are going to receive the same answer to the same prayer. For some, it will be the healing of a loved one who was sick. For others, it will be the job opportunity that seemed impossible. For some, it will be the pregnancy they've been waiting for. For others, it will be the mental peace that seemed unattainable. But all Pisces who receive this blessing in November are going to have something in common. They're going to know without doubt that God listens, that God answers, that God never forgets what His children ask for with faith. Blessing. Number 5. Divine protection against hidden enemies who were working against you. This is the deepest and most sacred blessing of all, Pisces. In November, God is going to reveal and neutralize people who have been operating against you without you knowing. There are people who have been talking badly about you behind your back, trying to damage your reputation. There are people who have been blocking your opportunities out of envy, disguised as friendship. There are those who have been sending negative energies toward you, wishing your failure while they smile to your face. You, with that pure heart you have, couldn't see this because your mind doesn't work that way. You don't understand evil because you're not evil. You don't comprehend envy because you celebrate others' success. You don't identify betrayal because you're loyal to the end. But God sees everything. He sees every poisonous word they've said about you. He sees every plan they've made to make you stumble. He sees every dark energy they've sent with the intention to hurt you. And in November, He's going to act. This divine protection is going to manifest in ways that will leave you speechless. Some of those hidden enemies are going to be publicly exposed, and their true face is going to be revealed. Others will simply be removed from your life in ways that will seem natural, but you'll know it was divine intervention. Some will try to harm you, and their own plans will turn against them. You're going to see with your own eyes how God fights your battles without you having to lift a finger. When this starts happening, don't fall into the temptation of revenge or "I told you so." Keep your heart clean. Let God be the one who does justice, because His justice is perfect and His vengeance is complete. You simply thank Him for protecting you, for defending you, for not allowing those attacks to prosper. And learn the lesson to be more careful about who you let into your inner circle. Not everyone who smiles with you celebrates with you. Not everyone who is close to you wants your good. This protection blessing isn't just for November. It's God establishing a new level of coverage over your life, because you're entering a season where your blessings are going to be so big, they're going to awaken more envy. That's why He's teaching you to discern. He's showing you who is who. He's preparing you to walk with wisdom at the next level. Thank your hidden enemies, because without knowing it, they prayed for you every time they spoke badly about you, because God converted every curse into a blessing. Blessing number 6, a unique opportunity that will open doors that seemed closed forever. Pisces, in November, an opportunity is going to come into your life that only presents itself once. It could be work-related, it could be business, it could be educational, it could be about changing cities or countries, it could be in any area, but it's going to be unique and unrepeatable. This opportunity isn't something you were actively looking for. It's going to appear unexpectedly, almost magically, as if the universe said, "It's your moment." This opportunity is going to come with a special characteristic. It's going to open doors you tried to open before and they didn't open. That job you wanted and didn't get, they're going to offer you something better. That visa they denied you, they're going to approve a better one. That business that didn't work, they're going to propose a more profitable one. That relationship that didn't prosper, they're going to introduce you to someone more compatible. God is going to use this opportunity to show you that when He closes doors, it's not to punish you, but to take you down a better path. When this opportunity arrives, some Pisces are going to doubt. They're going to think, "This is too good. There must be a catch I can't trust." They're going to remember the times they trusted and got hurt. They're going to be afraid to get excited so they don't suffer another disappointment. But God is telling you, don't let the past steal your future. Don't let yesterday's wounds prevent you from receiving today's blessings. This opportunity is real, it's legitimate, it's yours. You're going to know it's the right opportunity because your intuition is going to scream yes. You're going to feel peace even though it's scary. You're going to feel excitement even though there's uncertainty. You're going to feel in your soul that this is what you've been waiting for, even though you didn't know you were waiting for it. When you feel that combination of peace and excitement, that's God confirming it's the right path. Don't let it pass because of fear. Don't reject it because of insecurity. Say yes with faith and watch how that door that opens takes you exactly where you need to be. Blessing number 7, the awakening of a spiritual gift you've had dormant your whole life. Pisces, November will be the month where a spiritual gift you've had latent your whole life is finally going to activate. It could be that your intuition skyrockets to levels you've never experienced and you start knowing things without anyone telling you. It could be that your healing capacity intensifies and you notice people feel better just being near you. It could be that your dreams become prophetic and you start seeing the future with astonishing clarity. It could be that you develop the ability to feel the energies of places and people with precision. It could be that your connection with the spiritual plane strengthens so much you start perceiving angelic presences or receiving divine messages with clarity. Whatever gift activates in you, it won't be a coincidence. God was saving it for this specific moment because now you're ready to use it with wisdom and maturity. This spiritual awakening can be a bit overwhelming at first. You're going to feel things you don't understand. You're going to know things you shouldn't know. You're going to perceive realities others don't see, and you might get scared or doubt your sanity, but relax, you're not going crazy. Your third eye is simply opening, your spiritual sensitivity is refining. Your connection with the divine is deepening. This is part of your spiritual evolution. When this gift activates, use it responsibly. Don't use it to show off or manipulate. Use it to help, to heal, to guide, to serve. God is entrusting you with these spiritual powers because He knows you have a pure heart that won't abuse them. He's equipping you with celestial tools because He needs you fulfilling a bigger mission. Thank Him for this gift. Practice it in private until you learn to handle it, and then use it to be light in others' darkness. Blessing number 8, the definitive closure of a painful cycle that has kept you stuck, Pisces. There's a cycle in your life that's been open for too long. It could be a cycle of toxic relationships where you always end up with the same type of person who hurts you. It could be a cycle of economic scarcity where you barely get out of one crisis and enter another. It could be a cycle of low self-esteem where you never feel enough. It could be a cycle of illness where there's always something hurting you. In November, that cycle is going to close definitively. It won't be a temporary closure where it seems to improve but then returns. It will be a permanent closure with a golden key that can't be reopened. You're going to physically feel how something that had you tied breaks. You're going to experience a liberation so deep, you're going to cry with relief. You're going to know, without doubt, that stage of your life ended and you'll never have to relive it. This closure is going to come with an important revelation. You're going to understand why that cycle lasted so long. You're going to see the lessons you needed to learn. You're going to recognize the patterns you were repeating. You're going to identify the limiting beliefs that kept you trapped. And with that understanding, you're going to be able to let go completely, without resentment, without bitterness, without looking back. You're going to be able to say, "Thank you for what you taught me, but I don't need you anymore." When this cycle closes, don't try to keep any door to that past open out of fear of letting go. Don't keep in contact with people from that cycle thinking they can change. Don't keep doing things from that old cycle out of habit. Close completely. Because God can't fill you with the new if you keep clinging to the old. Release, liberate, say goodbye, give thanks and walk forward without looking back. Your new cycle is waiting, but it can only begin when the previous one completely ends. Blessing. Number 9. The beginning of a new stage that will be much better than everything before. This blessing is the natural continuation of the previous one. When that painful cycle closes in November, immediately a new cycle full of possibilities that didn't exist before is going to open. You're going to feel as if they took 100-pound weight off you. You're going to breathe deeper. You're going to sleep more peacefully. You're going to wake up with hope instead of anxiety. This new stage is going to come with very specific characteristics. It's going to have more peace than any previous stage. It's going to have more clarity about your purpose. It's going to have new people who are aligned with your elevated frequency. It's going to have opportunities that didn't appear before. It's going to have blessings you couldn't receive before because they didn't fit in the space your old cycle occupied. It's as if God has been waiting for you to release the old so He could give you the new He prepared for you. Not all changes of this new stage are going to be comfortable. You might lose friendships that no longer resonate with your new vibration. You might have to leave places, jobs, or situations that gave you security but already fulfilled their purpose. You might have to make difficult decisions you didn't dare make before, but every loss is going to be replaced by something 1,000 times better. Every door that closes is going to open 10 new doors. Every person who leaves is going to make space for the right ones who are about to arrive. This new beginning requires you to trust, even though you don't see the whole path. It requires you to take steps of faith into the unknown. It requires you to dare to dream again, even though the past disappointed you. It requires you to believe you deserve good things, even though life has given you many bad ones. If you take that leap of faith in November, if you dare to believe the best is yet to come, God is going to sustain every step you take. And before the year ends, you're going to look back and won't be able to believe how much your life changed in such a short time. Blessing number 10. The encounter with your true life, purpose that will give meaning to everything. This is the last blessing, but perhaps the most important of all, Pisces. Throughout your life, you felt you came to this world to do something important, but you've never known exactly what. You've tried different paths, different jobs, different passions, trying to find that thing that makes you feel complete. And although you've had moments of satisfaction, something has always been missing. There's always been an internal restlessness telling you this isn't everything, there's something more. In November, you're going to have a moment of clarity where everything is going to click. You're going to understand what you were born for. You're going to see how every experience in your life, even the most painful ones, were preparing you for this purpose. You're going to recognize that your gifts, your talents, your experiences, your pains, everything fits perfectly in the plan God has for you. And that understanding is going to fill you with a peace and excitement so deep, you're going to know without doubt you found your reason for existing. This purpose may not be what you expected. It may not be big or famous in the eyes of the world. It could be something simple but deeply meaningful. It could be raising your children with conscious love, breaking generational patterns. It could be using your art to heal souls. It could be creating a business that helps others prosper. It could be being the friend who saves lives simply by being present. It could be anything. But when you discover it, your soul is going to scream, "Yes, this is it. This is what I was born for." When you discover your purpose, don't keep it to yourself out of fear or thinking you're not enough to fulfill it. God wouldn't reveal it to you if you weren't ready. Start walking it, even if with small steps. Talk about it, even if others don't understand. Work on it, even if you don't see immediate results, because your purpose isn't just for you. It's for everyone you're going to impact when you fulfill it. And the world is waiting for you to be who you came to be. Final message. If you're a Pisces and you've made it this far, I want you to understand something fundamental. These 10 blessings aren't empty predictions or astrological fantasies. They're divine promises that God already put in motion for your life. Some will arrive in the first week of November, others mid-month, some at the end. But all will arrive because He already gave the order, and what God orders, the universe obeys. Your only responsibility is to stay in faith. Don't allow doubt to steal what's already destined for you. Don't let others' negative voices contaminate your positive expectation. Don't abandon your hope just when your blessings are about to manifest. November will be your month. Not because you're perfect, but because God is faithful. Not because you deserve it, but because He loves you. Not because you've never failed, but because He never fails. Now tell me in the comments which of these 10 blessings you feel strongest will arrive first. Write the number, your date of birth, and what city you're watching from. If you're already feeling signs these blessings are on their way, write "November is my month" in all caps. And if you know another Pisces who needs to hear their blessings are coming, share this video, because maybe today you're the messenger God is using to give them hope. If this video filled you with emotion, hope, faith, give it a like so the algorithm takes it to more Pisces who need to know their blessings are about to arrive. And subscribe to the channel, because here we don't just talk about astrology. Here we confirm divine promises. Here we remind Pisces they are loved, blessed, favored by God. Remember, dear Pisces, November won't be an ordinary month for you. It will be the month where everything changes, where tears turn into testimonies, where pain transforms into purpose, where waiting ends and manifestation begins. God already prepared your 10 blessings. They're already packed with your name. They're already on their way. You just need to open yourself to receive them. See you in the next video, where we'll continue exploring the sacred mysteries of Pisces. Until then, keep your faith high, your heart open, your hands ready to receive. Because what's coming for you in November is so big, you'll need both hands and a grateful heart to contain it. Your blessings are here. Receive them with joy. You waited long enough. November is your month of divine reward.